Yo, guys. Okay, it's
Yep,
finally time.
yep, yep. It's episode one, brand new Epi out, and yeah,
What's
let's get
what's the
this shit
brand new
going.
what?
Epi,
Oh yeah, epi for episode.
yeah, episode, man.
Episode. Yeah, guys. We're pumped to do this.
Yeah, man. I've been
Anyways,
thinking about it all day.
yeah, we're not really that pumped though, cause Eagles,
Yeah,
they suck.
because the Eagles decide, hey, I'm not gonna play football anymore. We're
No.
gonna call the same trash plays that we've been calling all season, and it
Yeah.
started. I guess we're starting in hot. So, all right, I guess we're starting this off with a
Yeah.
rant.
Well, we're just gonna let you guys know. I mean, this is about the wild card predictions. We're doing a wild card predictions for the NFL right here for you guys. We're just gonna start off with the Eagles and Buccaneers though, just because we have so much to say about that game, and I mean,
Yes, we do. We
you
do
want to
have a lot
start
to say.
because Matt's heated. Matt's
I am
mad.
very heated as an Eagles fan, simply because you just lost back-to-back games to bottom feeder teams. Listen, I wouldn't be this upset if both teams were good. I would not be upset. But ever since we lost to the Niners and Dallas, we've just gone on a complete nosedive.
completely down.
Like I don't understand how a team can be this bad starting 10-1.
They got fire everyone,
Like
completely fire everybody.
the problem is it's obviously the coordinators. The coordinators need to go.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest piece is Sirianni himself because he doesn't do anything. Like
I don't know.
he doesn't call the offensive plays. He doesn't do anything defensively. So what does he do? Is he just a poster boy for the Eagles? Like, is he supposed to be the franchise or like what? I don't know what his role is.
I don't think it's. It is. It is and it isn't Nick Sirianni. I don't. I definitely don't
but-
think it's Jalen though.
But here's the thing: like, as a head coach, you got to be like demanding of your players. You demand excellence each and every day, whether it's practice, whether it's like shells where you're just wearing like shoulder pads, nothing else. Like
Well,
taking
I'll
an
tell
easy
you
day.
who's a big leader, and that's AJ Brown. I think AJ
I mean-
Brown's a big leader.
I mean, yes and no, and I say that because like
I heard he's been trying to take players out to go bowling so they can get the chemistry. I'm
like
so
where it needs
serious.
to be.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Okay,
I heard about
well-
that.
Yeah, but
I don't know if you saw last night's game. After the game, he stood in the locker room and shook every player's hand after the game. The players didn't really deserve. They need to be toughed up. They need to be yelled at or
and,
something.
and that's what I'm talking about Nick Sirianni being a leader. Because if you notice, like after games, like when the Eagles are down or things just aren't going their way, Sirianni just looks out. Like he looks like he checked out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and as a player, like as somebody who played the sport, you look to your coaches to
Yeah.
be the leader, like the guy who's like, "Yo, listen, guys, listen. This is what we're gonna do. Keep playing hard. They're gonna crack." You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, just keep plugging away. That's how you win games. You
Yeah.
win games by grit. You win it by possession. Of course, possession is the main thing of winning football games.
The defense wins games too, and the defense sucks.
Offense wins games. Defense wins championships. That's
Yeah.
that's the motto. Like that's the saying in the game of football. And back to Nick Sirianni, like I just don't see him being that guy where he's going to go in a locker room and he's going to yell and like be pissed off. Like when a coach is pissed off like that, like I saw coaches like at the professional level like freak out, and all that, and the players responded a certain way. Like the coaches got what they wanted out of them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's the important thing here. I don't see any of that from Sirianni. I don't see it from any of these coaches.
No.
And that's the problem. You can't have guys that are exactly the same. Like you have to have, like I remember in the Cherokee days we had this coach Schultz. Everybody was scared to death of him, but he was such a great mind. He knew how to use it and get it out, get the best out of every player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I definitely think it is the coaching, and I think the coaching especially just is it really messes and gets to Jalen
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
I mean, like it obviously rattles the confidence of your quarterback. I mean, he's the heart and soul of your offense. You know what I mean? And you know, it's just the play calling, man. Like the play calling is just terrible. Like it's making him look bad.
Yeah.
And I think it's a mix of him getting in his own head
It's a really frustrating thing for us Eagles fans because we have all the
we should be first seed. We
yeah,
should be
we
on
without a
paper.
doubt should be.
There should be no reason why we are losing this many so many games.
Yeah.
There's no reason. I can't even
The
talk
past
right
2
because
months
I'm
has-
so frustrated.
Past 2 months has just been a complete meltdown for Philly. But listen, we can get into all this in another video. You know,
Yeah,
we're gonna do a separate video for the Eagles. But so Matt, what's your prediction on the Eagles versus Bucks?
You
For
want my
wild
honest
card.
prediction right now?
Give your honest prediction, and I'll give my honest prediction.
I think we lose. I think we lose from the lack of effort that has been given to like try and correct the ship on the coaching's part. And I think you said before we even started the podcast that Sirianni isn't changing any of the play calling.
Now, I got a notification I saw on Twitter or whatever you want to call it, X now.
That just shows ineptitude.
Nick Sirianni's not changing any play calling for the playoffs.
See, that's just ineptitude. That's just ineptitude, and honestly, it's idiotic.
All
It's
right.
idiotic, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, Matt's obviously, really frustrated about the whole situation. It's hard that we were 10-1 during Thanksgiving and
we were like a top 3 team in the league all year.
potentially number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
probably.
And the Eagles let it get away. I don't know
Yeah.
why you would let it go away. You know what I mean? Like,
But all right, you're taking Bucks.
yeah, I'm taking Bucks, dude, because I don't see this team winning anything anytime soon. Unless they turn around and surprise me and Sirianni actually gets his head out of his rear. You know, like, it's got to stop. You got to look in the mirror and be like, yo, am I giving my
Didn't we
players
already
the
beat
best
the
chance?
Bucks this year though?
Yes, barely. Like, same with every other team we faced.
I'm
that
gonna
was
go-
garbage. Like,
I'm
we
gonna
almost
go-
lost to the Pats.
I'm going to go with something different. I'm going to say Eagles win. I say Eagles win, but it's slight. They win. They walk away with a win in Tampa Bay. But no way they're getting past.
Oh, they're not getting past anybody.
They're not getting past any team except possibly wild card round, but they will not get past any divisional or nothing.
Do you think?
So I say Eagles take it. I say Eagles surprisingly take it, and yeah. Do they deserve to? No. Baker Mayfield and I think the Bucks. I think they deserve to win, and it's in Tampa. But I think Birds are gonna pull it out.
Do you think it's going to be like the one game we played in Chicago? How it was tight to the very end, and Cody Parkey obviously double doinked the goalpost. Do you think it'll be like that, or do you think it'll be even tighter?
I don't know. I really don't know. Sometimes you don't know what Eagles team you're even gonna get.
Ain't that
And
the
that's-
truth? That's just Philly sports in general. You have no idea what you're getting.
Yeah. But
All
yeah,
right, so-
Matt's got the Bucks, and I think the Birds are gonna take it. I'm gonna go with the I guess I don't know, dude. I think the Eagles will be the underdog team in this game.
Yes, I think so too. Unless they get it together and they turn it on. You know what I mean? Like they fine tune what they need to tune up.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see us winning anything. Like we're lucky if we even beat Tampa. I feel like we're
Yeah.
lucky if we beat Tampa.
Well, yeah.
And if we go beyond that, who are we going to play? The Niners?
You know, I forget who we would play after. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It could be the Rams or Detroit. I think it would be. Or will we go up
Ooh, I
against
have
Dallas?
some- I
I
have
don't know. It
something to
could
say
be
about
Dallas.
Detroit.
I'm not sure. But all right, so now we're gonna go with the first game of the wild card round, and that's Cleveland versus Houston. Houston just literally got in 2 days ago or 3 days ago. You know, I there's not really much to say in my opinion about this game. It's a Saturday wild card 4:30 game. I'm going Houston. I think C.J. Stroud. I think the kid rookie year. I think he's phenomenal.
I agree too with that statement, man. Like,
He's MVP conversation.
but you also have to consider Cleveland's defense also. Like,
Yeah.
it's a rookie quarterback. You don't know. Excuse me. You don't know how he's going to respond to the certain pressures of a game like that. Like, a regular season quarterback can be whatever he wants. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, when it comes to playoff time, it's a very different atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's louder. There's more at stake. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Every down counts.
Yeah.
Every single down.
It does.
Every yard. Every call. Like, one little mistake can change a whole lot. You know what I mean? So, I take Houston as well. I don't see Stroud losing.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely taking Houston. I don't see Stroud losing. I don't see him losing against Cleveland. I'm not saying Cleveland's a bad team. You know, Joe Flacco. I mean, could you imagine Joe Flacco versus Baltimore?
Having the ultimate comeback, like
I mean, dude.
revitalization.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot about that. Joe Flacco. Yeah, actually, dude, that could possibly be the most interesting game of the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely.
Houston versus
it could.
Cleveland.
Like the storylines that could come of that, like
Yeah.
a rookie quarterback in the MVP talk, and
And then Joe Flacco.
yeah, and then a
Coming out of
veteran
retirement.
who has been a backup for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah, but he just came back out of retirement, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, then this is a great story. This is a great
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting
yeah.
because I think whoever wins would play. No, I don't think
Is it Ravens?
Ravens are number 1 seed.
So whoever wins that is going to play the Ravens.
Yeah, but then you also have Bills and Steelers, and then you also have Dolphins and Chiefs.
Oh, Steelers. Oh boy.
Yeah, so so we're both taking Houston on that one.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to
absolutely.
that will be the Steelers and Bills game. So how do you feel that will be on the Sunday, 1
Steelers
p.m.
and Bills.
So that will be the first game for Sunday. Steelers versus Buffalo.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you.
That honestly, I could see, I could see Steelers winning. I could really see it.
See, now that's like
But
I don't know what to make of that game. I gotta be honest with you. I honestly haven't watched the Steelers enough this year to be able to talk about it. But on the Bills side,
well, Mason
You have-
Rudolph is their guy right now.
yeah, you have Allen and you have Stephon Diggs.
Oh no, I think Buffalo's winning, but we all know Buffalo. They choke every year in the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, but you know what?
But Steelers could do it.
The
That's
Steelers
actually
could-
kind of a hard prediction.
The Steelers D is very good. Like, the
are.
offense sucks, but the defense is where it's at. That's
Well,
where they make their bread at.
I don't know. Their offense hasn't been too bad lately.
Really?
Haven't been that bad lately.
Wow. I'm actually shocked at that.
Dude,
I
I
always
don't know.
liked Rudolph too. I never thought he was a bad quarterback.
Listen, I feel like I want to take Buffalo. I could see Pittsburgh pulling it. But it is in Buffalo.
Oh,
I'm going to go with Buffalo.
Yeah, that's a different story if it's in Buffalo. Those fans are loud. They're honestly like Eagles fans.
I'm going to go with Buffalo.
They're more polite than Eagles fans, obviously, but that place rocks.
Mhm,
Like,
it does.
I would love, if I was a football
Last
player,
year I wanted it to be Buffalo versus Philly in the Super Bowl.
that would have been such a great game.
But we got KC versus Philly instead.
Yeah, and then Bradbury.
Yeah. And then Twitter went off after. All right. So we're both taking Buffalo with that one. The next we're gonna hit it off with actually personally my favorite game of the whole wild card is Rams versus the Lions.
Ooh, Ooh, that is a very good game.
Matthew Stafford coming back home to Detroit.
I think he chokes. I think Stafford chokes.
I think
he
he
hasn't
chokes
been
too.
good. He hasn't
I think
been good
Detroit
this year.
does it.
But the main guy you
Like,
gotta
he
watch
could be
out.
hyped, dude. He could be like Stafford could be pumped up, and
think-
we know Rams aren't bad in the playoffs.
I think the Lions fan base is gonna rock Ford Field. I think they're gonna rock Ford Field.
And dude,
I think it's gonna be the loudest stadium
Sunday
in the playoffs.
night. Sunday night game.
I think that is going to be the loudest stadium in the playoffs this year. I heavily believe that. Because think about what the Lions fans have had to go through for the last 30 years, maybe even more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they haven't
Go
won a playoff
Lions
game.
for real.
Like,
Go Detroit.
yeah, they had Megatron, and they couldn't do anything with him. You know what I
Go
mean? Like, they
Detroit.
had Hall of Famers, and they couldn't do anything with them. So
Hell yeah, dude. I'm going with Detroit Lions. I would like to see them win this.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction here. I think if the Lions win this game, I think they take it all.
Yeah. A lot
I
of
could
people are
see
thinking that.
see them go all the way. I would love to see it as a fan too. Like somebody who watches the NFL and all that, I would love to see the Lions go all the way.
Who's going to the Super Bowl? Lions versus Ravens?
Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad game.
Everyone's going to be, I don't know.
As much as I hate Jared Goff because he has a punchable face,
Everyone's saying it's just going to be Niners versus the Ravens. But, all right, it looks like we're both, what's up?
well, listen, here's the thing about the Niners. You know what I mean? Like, you hit Brock Purdy, he will go down.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's like Tom
Dude,
Brady.
you want to know something crazy? You want to know something crazy? You guys are going to think I'm nuts for this. I think if Eagles play the Niners in the playoffs, where it counts to win, I think Eagles could take that win.
That's bold.
I know it's
That's
bold.
really
It's a
bold.
bold statement, and I'm really serious. I don't think Niners or Brock Purdy can listen, dude. He's Mr. Irrelevant for a reason. He was last in the
But-
draft for a reason. He's been phenomenal this year. Listen, he's been phenomenal.
But
He
is
was
that
MVP
because of the players
conversation.
around him?
But I don't think they're going to be able to go through all the way. And if they do, I am so sorry and I apologize, and I'm just a complete asshole. And I take back everything I say if they do. Prove me wrong, Brock Purdy, but right now, dude, I'm sticking with it.
I like it. As
I'm
an
sticking
Eagles
with
fan, I like it.
And I'm going with Detroit. And fuck Debo Samuel.
Jesus Christ. All right. All right.
All right, now we're going with Matt's favorite team, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yeah. My favorite team ever.
Just kidding. All right, Dolphins versus Chiefs. Go
Dolphins.
Miami.
Dolphins.
They won't do it, though.
It's Dolphins.
It's
dude.
in KC.
I mean, dude, Tyreek
Dolphins
Hill's
barely
coming back.
made the playoffs.
I mean, dude, Tyreek Hill is going to play his former team in the playoffs. Dude, he's going to blaze them. He's going to... That man...
This is Saturday night.
I'm telling you, Tyreek Hill is going to probably have the best game of his playoff career against that team because their secondary is like.
I would
awful.
love Miami to win, but I'm just going to have to go with KC. I think KC is going to win. I want Miami to win. Trust me, I
How?
want Miami to win.
How do you?
It's
I
in
don't
KC.
understand.
Patrick Mahomes is in the playoffs. It's playoff time,
Yeah, but he has
baby. This is
nobody to
all.
throw
This,
to.
this
They
isn't a
suck.
regular season no more. It's just everything changes. Everything's different. You know how they say, "Oh, you're going up against playoff Brady or playoff Rodgers." This is a whole different. And where's the record 0-0 now? Eagles restart, mindset different, mentality's all different. I'm going with KC.
You're going with KC.
I'm going with KC.
I'm going with Dolphins, man.
But remember, I want Miami to win, though.
I know.
Do want Dolphins to win.
Yeah, like that's who you think is going to win that.
I think KC will win, but I want Miami to win.
Okay, I get where you're coming from.
You feel me?
Why I think Dolphins are going to win is because Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, that's your 1-2 punch on your offense. You know what I mean? You have brilliant defense in your back end.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be impossible for Mahomes to like absolutely laser beam a pass down the field. And I just blocked the microphone because I'm an idiot.
You're fine. I actually think I took my headphones off earlier and fucked up the mic as well.
Anyway, like, honestly, the the Dolphins, I think, are going to put up a really good defensive front.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think they're going to drop back into cover 2.
Yeah.
Because Mahomes is going to look for that home run pass. Either that or
You think
he's going to kill him with Travis Kelce on the short little
You think
routes.
Josh Allen's gonna go up against Patrick Mahomes once again in the playoffs?
I'm sorry, who?
You think Josh Allen's gonna go up against Patrick Mahomes once again in the playoffs? No,
I don't
think so.
No, I don't think so.
Or I don't know.
Because all the teams that are supposed to be good are actually bad. Like,
Yeah.
like a good majority. Like, Ravens, I'm kind of shocked.
Josh will
Lamar
lose
Jack-
though.
With Lamar Jackson, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked.
I'll say this, dude.
Because
I think
that
Chiefs
cat
have
could
been
not throw
horrible this
football.
year.
Yeah, Chiefs have been, by their standards, they've been bad.
Yeah, but they also have no wide receivers at all.
Who is their number one receiver? Kadarius Toney.
Bro, he drops everything.
That guy.
Mahomes
sucks.
been crying on the sideline. But I'm gonna go with KC. Matt's gonna go with Miami.
Yeah. By the way, sick uniforms. The Dolphins colors. I love them.
All right, last game for the wild card. This is a pretty simple one. I mean, it's Green Bay versus Dallas. Listen, Green Bay potentially, or I'm pretty sure they have overall the youngest team in the playoffs right now, and they're in Dallas. And listen, I'm an Eagles fan, but Dallas has been pretty good this year.
They have. And
I'm going with
CD Lamb took a big step this year.
Yeah,
Like
huge, dude,
like
breaking
massive,
records.
massive steps. And like good for him. I wanted him to be an Eagle.
I did.
Like
Me
that
too.
was the year before.
Me too.
We drafted Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
I would take Smith over him any day because I will say this: if Devontae Smith was the number one, and AJ Brown didn't bitch about not getting the ball, Devontae Smith would be the number one. Because here's the interesting thing about Devontae.
Well, AJ's one of a kind.
I mean, yeah, but he does a bitch about the difference between him and Brown is Devontae does a bitch when he doesn't get the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think AJ's bitching though. I think it's just the media's making him. I think that's just the media, dude. I don't think that's actually what he's purposely doing. He's a motivated player. He wants to win. That's just the media talking.
I mean, yeah, but you also can't explain why he dodged 2 interviews. You know what I mean? If you're
He's pissed, bro, because the media's just gonna ask him stupid questions, questions that don't need to be asked.
I mean, yeah, I get how that's annoying, but still, if you're viewed as a leader, you gotta show them the way. You know what I mean? You still have to. Well, and you know what? Maybe it's a shout out to the team that they have to answer their own critics.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why they're getting frustrated because they know the media is right sometimes. You know what I mean? That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, listen, well, Dallas, fucking Green Bay, who are you taking?
I'm taking I think Dallas is gonna win, but obviously Green Bay is gonna be a tight one.
Dallas wins.
I at least in my head.
I don't think there's much to say about this game. I think Dallas is just taking it. I think Dallas is gonna win. They're in Dallas. I think Dallas wins. Green Bay's a young team, like I was saying. Yeah, I'm saying Dallas wins, and I think that's all it's gonna be.
So
I think
that's your prediction?
This is an easy prediction. I think this is a super easy predicted game.
Okay, yeah.
Dallas takes it.
Listen.
Well, does that cover up our?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Guess that kind of ends it right there.
Yeah.
Yippee! All right, guys. Wow. Well, thank you. Pretty sure this is probably a 25-minute video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Mark.
I'm Matt.
And this was our NFL Wildcard Weekend predictions, guys.
And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that notification bell.
For
we
sure.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Peace out, guys. Follow us on social media, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. Thank you, guys. See you.
Thank you.